Tell us who you are and where you're from.
I'm Levi Poe and I'm from Tucson, Arizona.
I'm Christian Crawford and I'm from Rapidson, South Dakota.
I'm Samuel Bonner from Somerset, Pennsylvania.
Joseph Taylor, I'm from Jasper, Texas.
My name is Joseph Ross and I'm from Perry, Georgia.
What's your impression of this camp so far?
It's like the best place I've been for a long time, and it's a really nice place to get away from the things in the world. I just like the way everything is out here, and glad to get away from everything at home, you know.
I love it.
It's an escape from the world. It's the best. It's like a chunk of heaven on earth.
Everybody's really nice. I mean, you know, they help you with anything you need, and it's really nice. And, you know, all the things that they have is top quality, you know. It's just great atmosphere.
I was expecting, you know, just to come out with more joy and be happier, you know, just to get away from the world and just, you know, just think and just talk to God by myself, you know, and get closer to God.
It's so much better here. It's clean out there. It's just a mess.
What do you think the most important thing about the camp is?
Quiet time.
Quiet time. Quiet time.
Why?
So you can get a closer walk with the Lord.
Because we all need to be closer to God.
What are you planning to do when you get home?
When I get home, definitely keep up quiet time.
You're going to be a changed person?
Yeah.
Tell us your name and where you're from.
I'm Seth from North Carolina.
And tell us a little bit about the Stillwaters camp and what it means to you.
Normally in the everyday world of my life, I would be suffering from reasonless anxiety. That would just seem to consume me. I mean, it wasn't just something I could ignore. It was things like even eating would stress me. But here, I've noticed that it wouldn't even touch me. Eating was just an example. Pretty much everything would stress me. Even having fun would stress me.
But here it's different.
Yeah, here it's different. I can actually have fun without the weight of that. Pretty much the most important thing I was looking for was just being free of that.
Mm-hmm. The whole camp's a testimony for you.
Yeah, that's actually the most thing about it. Whenever I come here, it's just that it's like I just leave it at the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just stays behind. Now the only thing would be if it would try to come back.
What are you going to do if it tries to come back?
Remember what happened here. And then try telling it to leave.
And then make it leave, right?
Make it leave. But,
why do you think this camp makes you feel that way?
Well, it must be the atmosphere.
Well, how is this atmosphere different than the atmosphere out there in the world?
It's a sanctuary for those who believe.
You believe?
Yes, sir.
What do you think is the most important thing here at camp that you've learned?
The quiet time and about the still small voice.
Why is that? Why is that important?
Because really, what you would learn from other places would only last you a lifetime. Here it would last you for eternity.
Tell us your name and where you're from.
I'm Jorgen Telgenhoff and I'm from Holland, Michigan.
Okay.
And I'm Jarrett Telgenhoff and I'm his brother, also from Holland, Michigan.
Jarrett, would you tell us a little bit about Stillwaters Camp?
Well, it's a place where you can hang out during the summertime, where it's free from all worldly things out, and we can learn more about God. And also have fun and be at peace.
What do you think the most important part of this camp is?
Being quiet and trying to listen to that small voice.
Tell us a little bit about that still small voice. What is it?
It's God speaking to you and telling you what to do. Some kind of kind of a subconscious thought that God gives you so that you know that He's with you and helping you.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you're holding there?
It's a target from my rifle, from when I tried shooting the rifle. Share the people it.
Yeah, hold it up. Let's see it. That's pretty good.
These were 5 tacks and he had to nail all 5, and he did. Which I did. And he had a pretty good grouping around the bullseye.
So tell us a little bit more about quiet time. Why is quiet time important?
It lets you be humbled and just so you can talk with God through like praying or reading the Bible, and gives you more understanding of the Word.
Hi, my name is Brandon Bray, and I'm from Pennsylvania.
Tell us about still waters.
Well, I really recommend it to those who want to have a closer walk with God because, well, first of all, it's quiet. It's still waters. It's basically what you hear. What the name of it is what you hear. Because you come here, I mean, you may not even know much about the message, but you come here, and after the whole week you're gone, you can truly say you have a closer walk with God. When you first step inside, you're saying, wow, this is nice, they have a lake. You see a few things, but you don't really see what they really have. But until you come here and you experience not only the activities, but also how you feel God's presence and also the quiet time. And that's very hard now, especially in this day where everybody's so busy. You gotta do this, gotta do that, and you don't even have 5 minutes to think. But when you come here, you can get a full hour. You know, because when I first did quiet time, it was like, wow, you no distractions whatsoever. One thing that I like about Still Waters is that you get here, you meet people that believe what you believe, and even though y'all may be different from each other, yet there's one thing that you can all agree on. And so I feel that's like one of the best things about this camp. Also, the bonfire, when you get to sing songs, and you know, you sing songs with other people who also believe what you believe, and it really softens your heart when you see people raising their hands at God. You know that you don't have any feeling of condemnation because you may not know what they've been through, but you know that they also serve the true living God. They believe what you believe, and that's how you feel really close. And even if you don't know the person, once you get to talk to them a little bit, you'll just become like fast friends. So that's one thing I like about it. That's the thing I really like about it still. And the whole purpose, especially this year at Still Waters, is that the chaperones want us campers to hear that still small voice, especially in quiet time, bonfire, and service. You want to hear that still small voice. Because this basically shows that God is not in the big, loud things, but He's in the silence, quiet. Because when it's quiet, He could speak, because when there's noise, it's just like in the regular world. When you're trying to talk to somebody, and there's a lot of noise going on, you can't hear that person as well as if they're nothing but quiet. Then you can hear them clearly. And that's the same way how it works in hearing the still small voice. It has to be quiet, no distractions whatsoever.
Tell me your name and where you're from.
Elijah Sapita, I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
Is this your first time here?
Yes, sir.
What do you think about Still Waters? Tell us about it.
I think it's a great camp. I've been to very couple camps, but if I had to pick, this would be the most greatest I've been to.
Tell us a little bit more about it, what you do here, and what your favorite part is.
My part is quiet time because I get my time alone, no distractions, be able to hear that still small voice and read my Bible and take notes.
How is this atmosphere here different than the atmosphere out there in the world?
The atmosphere in the world is hard because you get a lot of pressure from other people and it's hard, but when you come here, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Everything's great. It's like it's perfect.
What's the most important thing that you're going to learn at this camp?
Learn more about Jesus and the things that He said, and that still small voice that's in the head that's going to help us do the right things in life.
Can you tell me, you mentioned still small voice, can you tell me a little bit about what that still small voice, what is it?
It's a voice in you. There's the voice, two voices basically. A voice that's telling you to do not the good stuff, and then there's a voice of God that's telling you do the right thing, and you will prosper too. And you will do a lot of great stuff in this world. And it won't be as hard to have that much pressure when you go out into a world, because you know you have a God protecting you.
Thank you for your time, buddy.
God bless
Really
you.
appreciate everything. What your name is?
Well, you still eating the worm even if
I'll
they
eat
don't
the
use
worm.
that thing?
I'll eat the worm. That's no problem.
Even if they don't use the video? Y'all do.
But this is what you got to do. You got to dig me up a worm, because I don't have worms. But there's plenty of worms around this place. But it's got to be a reasonable size worm too. Don't bring me some snake worm that I got to eat.
An earthworm?
Huh?
An earthworm?
Yeah, an earthworm. Good?
A slug?
No. I will not eat a slug. Okay, tell us everything you know about Stillwater's Camp. Is this the first time being here?
This is my first time being here.
Tell us everything you know so far about Stillwater's
It's an awesome camp. The services are good. My favorite part is quiet time. I really enjoy quiet time.
Why do you like quiet time? What's that? Why is that important?
Well, I just feel close to God during quiet time. I feel a lot closer to God than you do. You know, you can more feel God standing right there with you and talking to you, and listen. You can listen to the still small voice, and I enjoy it. Out in the world, you know, God isn't everywhere out there, and God's here, and you can feel Him, and you don't have to be in the church to feel Him. You can feel Him everywhere out here, and I really enjoy it.
Thank you. It's perfect. You did it. Now what are you going to make me do?
Eating a worm, he's eating a slug, and he's eating the worm on the run.
You got to dig me up a worm first. No problem, right? God bless you.
Is he really gonna?
Huh?
Is he really gonna eat the slug?
Oh, we'll make him eat the slug. Tell us your name and where you're from.
Caleb Brandon from Indiana.
Tell me about Stillwater's Camp.
Stillwater's is a place where you can get away from the world and have a closer walk with God.
What's the most important thing you think we do here at Stillwater?
I'd say quiet time.
Why?
Because it's just one-on-one time with God and you can talk to Him.
What do you think about the atmosphere here versus the atmosphere out there in the world?
I think the atmosphere here is way better because there's no temptations or really people bringing you down.
So what do you expect to happen when you leave here, Stillwater's on Friday?
Have a closer walk with the Lord.
So what would you say to another young person like your age that's maybe struggling and really wants a closer walk with the Lord? What would you tell them?
Tell them to come to Stillwater's.
right, brothers, from the heart. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns. Is he an awesome God tonight? From heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome. All together. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Around Jerusalem, the Lord is around. Brothers, as the mountains, go as the mountains surround Jerusalem, the Lord is around His people. Oh, as the mountains surround Jerusalem, the Lord is around. One more time, brothers, as the mountains surround Jerusalem, the Lord is around. You see all together, oh, as the mountains surround Jerusalem, the Lord is around. You see as the mountains surround Jerusalem, the Lord is around. You see from this time on, well, from this time on. Lord, I want to be like Jesus in my heart. Oh, I want to be, Lord, I want to be like Jesus in my way, my heart, in my heart, in my Lord, I want to be like Jesus. Wait in my heart, in my heart, in my heart. Lord, I want to be like Jesus in my heart. Beautiful you are, beautiful you are, oh, beautiful you are, beautiful, beautiful you are, beautiful you are, Jesus, beautiful, beautiful now, beautiful you are, beautiful you are. Brother Man says there was no character. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above
softly.
Praise the name of the Lord. Just feel His presence. One more time. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Just feel His wonderful presence.